Good evening, fellow thieves. My name is Solaito, and today I have a brand new jump technique for you guys. It's called the long-range red guard jump, and it's exactly like it sounds. It's a jump involving a red guard who goes all the way from the left to the right, as you can see right now on the screen. So basically you will need a setup which more or less looks like this. You have a door 2 spaces above the ground all the way to the left. On the ground floor you have a red guard going all the way from the left to the right, and somewhere on the right you will need a chest. So let's pretend we are an innocent invader who doesn't know this jump. What will you try? Well, basically you will just drop down and try sliding to the chest and jump over the red guard as he comes along. Too bad that ain't possible, so I'll show you once more. Yeah, it's impossible to jump over the red guard this way. You will either bump into the red guard if you jump too slow, or if you jump too fast you will end up on the red guard. So there's no real way to pass the red guard this way. So the next thing you might want to try is continuously jumping from the start. So let's give that a go. Here we go, jump, 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 and we end up on the red guard. So that doesn't work either. So here's how you beat this jump. Basically you have to jump twice, then slide a little bit, and then jump over the red guard. So let me show you. We jump twice, now we slide, go over the red guard, and now we still have to get over the red guard once more, which is pretty hard to do. So let me give it another shot. And there we go. So as you can see, it took me quite a couple of tries before I actually got it down successfully. And I know how to do this jump. So let's pretend someone who does know this jump invades your base. He's gonna die a lot of times against that red guard. I can assure you that. But guess what? You can even make this jump harder by implementing a cannon. So basically you have to place a cannon on the second floor, like 4 spaces from the right, facing the door. Just like you can see on the screen basically. And now what will happen if you jump twice from the get-go, you will end up against the cannon. So you have to find another way. So basically you have to jump once, slide a little bit, and then jump and slide a little bit and jump again. So let's see if I can do this again. And there we go, but I still have to get to the chest, so let me see how many tries this will take. And there we go, it was pretty fast, but still. So there we got it, and that's basically as hard as it gets, guys. Now we still have one trap left, in my case the fly, or secret bird, which I can implement to make the dungeon even more difficult. So I definitely advise you implementing this long-range red guard jump in your base. It's a great addition, and it will give the invading thieves many headaches. But one thing I still want to show you, so let's remove the cannon, is if you make the red guard 1 space shorter, now you can actually continuously jump to the totem. So let's see. Here we go, jump, 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 and you can just jump right to the totem. So I wouldn't really advise you implementing that, as many guys figure it out eventually. So one more thing, how come if we slide we can't jump over the red guard, but if we jump, like jump twice, we can actually jump over it? Isn't that strange? Well, it is because when jumping you go slower. So if you constantly jump, you will go slower than if you slide all the way from the left to the right. And that's very important, because how the red guard works, the red guard moves very slow at its edges. So basically all the way to the left he moves really slow, and all the way to the right he moves really slow. But in the middle he goes really fast. So let's pay attention to that, and I'll show you. So actually we don't really need the door. I'm going to place it over here or something. And just pay attention to the red guard. You probably have seen it. He went really fast in the middle, and like he accelerated like a car. He went like vroom, and then he went really fast. And then he had to slow down because he has to turn around. So what does this mean? Well, basically we have to jump over the red guard when he is in the middle, because then he goes the fastest, and then we have our best chances to jump actually over him. As if we jump over him at the edges, he will go pretty slow, and like he won't move fast enough to go under us. And so you can only jump over the red guard when he is in the middle. So therefore we have to go slower so that we encounter the red guard in the middle. And you can do that by jumping twice. So I hope that explains everything. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to get updates on future King of Thieves content.